Hurry.
You know. So Wednesday night, I went to bed and I got woke up around 12 a.m. and I was hurting real bad, like in this area across here and in the back, in my shoulder blades, in between my shoulder blades. And I tried to go to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep. I kept tossing and turning. It was about 3:30. I woke Pedro up. I said, I gotta go to the ER. I said, I can't deal with it. Like it was tremendous. And he said, okay. So I went on to the hospital and I was in there and they gave me some kind of like little thing to drink. It didn't work. They took my blood. All the blood tests come back normal. Everything was fine. He still couldn't figure out what was going on. He wanted to do an ultrasound of my gallbladder. But the person that was supposed to be there, they didn't get there until 7:30. And so he said, I'm gonna go ahead and discharge you, send you home, and then you just come back. So I went home, I fed the baby, I pumped some more milk for him, and then I went back up there around 9, and it was hurting 10 times more. Before that, around 5 a.m., I forgot, around 5 a.m. I called Brother Cooper, and I said, I'm in the hospital. I said, I'm hurting really bad. I said, I don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. He prayed over me. He said, God, you know what this is, and you're going to handle this thing. So fast forward back to what I was talking about. After 9, I went back home, went back up there, and they said, well, we're going to head and give you the ultrasound. So they went ahead and gave me the ultrasound, but before that, they had given me a shot of, what do you call it, morphine. He said, it's going to hit you a little hard, but we want it to contract your gallbladder. And I said, okay. So he gave me the medicine and hit it and they were doing the ultrasound and the results came back afterwards. I had a gallstone about this big. And when they give me that medicine, it had dislodged itself. He told me, before all that had happened, he said, we might have to take you to surgery and remove your gallbladder. Prayer, Brother Cooper, prayer changes things. And God gave me a miracle.
Yes.
Fast forward, so I went home, I was fine, I wasn't in pain anymore. I called him, I said, I'm home. Friday, I was getting ready, I was getting the kids ready, and I was thinking about this testimony that I'm going to give, that I'm giving right now. And I was thinking about, what I was going to say. And I went outside, and I slipped and fell, and my leg went up under me, and I crushed my foot. And I was laying there, and I couldn't get up. I was hurting so bad, and my kids were just standing there in the yard just looking at me, just so scared. I didn't think I was going to be able to get up off the ground. The devil said, ain't going to give that testimony now, are you? I got up off the ground. I grabbed my kids and I went to drive, and Brother Cooper just so happened to be calling me to give me the message. He said, what's wrong with you? I said, I fell. I said, I hurt my foot really bad. I said, I can't put all the pressure on it. He said, the devil's got it out for you because you're fixing to have a breakthrough. He prayed for my foot. He said, go home, put that red repair cloth on it. Pedro said, I'm walking better than what I was. I'm still limping a little bit, but I got up off that ground.